You don't lose your strength because you age. You lose it because no one told you the truth. You were never meant to fade, only to evolve. Aging doesn't steal your power. It reveals where it still lives. There's a spoon in your kitchen drawer right now, and it might be more powerful than the pills in your medicine cabinet. Because what you put on that spoon, a golden oil known for centuries but forgotten by modern medicine, could change everything. Your energy, your drive, your clarity. And no, this isn't a miracle. It's biology. It's been studied. And it's one of the most overlooked natural tools for men and women over 50 to reclaim their vitality. But before we get into the science, let's talk about you. This is for you if you've been waking up tired even after a full night's sleep. If you stare at yourself in the mirror and wonder, where did my spark go if the days blend together, if focus takes effort, if your body doesn't respond like it used to? This isn't just aging, it's a signal. And more importantly, it's reversible. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're not alone. Millions of people over 50 are quietly battling the same storm, a slow drift from the life they used to feel fully alive in. And here's the thing, no one talks about it. Because it's not polite to admit that intimacy feels distant, that motivation has melted into apathy, that there are days when even getting dressed feels like a chore. If any of that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. There is nothing wrong with you. Your biology has simply shifted and your lifestyle hasn't caught up. But it can. And it starts with understanding the silent forces at work inside your body. Let's name what you've been carrying. Maybe it began with small things, forgetting why you walked into the room, losing your keys again, having to reread a sentence twice because your focus drifted. Maybe your partner asked you gently, "Are you okay?" and you didn't know how to answer. Or maybe it was physical. You used to walk faster, lift more, wake up with energy that felt electric. But lately your mornings feel heavy, your motivation feels dull, and your reflection looks unfamiliar. You tell yourself it's just age, but deep down something doesn't feel right. And quietly, you start making peace with the idea that your best days are behind you. That's the real danger. Not just the hormones or the fatigue, but the silent resignation, the belief that this slow fade is inevitable. Let me be clear, it's not. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. After age 50, your body begins to shift. For men, testosterone, the hormone that fuels energy, muscle tone, confidence, and drive, begins to decline by about 1% each year. For women, estrogen and progesterone follow a similar path, impacting mood, brain clarity, sleep, and metabolism. But that's only part of the story. You're also facing an invisible war inside your blood. Cortisol, the stress hormone, climbs higher and stays longer. Insulin, the blood sugar regulator, becomes more resistant, leading to crashes and cravings. Inflammation simmers quietly, disrupting everything from memory to joint health. And perhaps most damaging of all, your cells begin to listen less. They become less responsive to signals, less sensitive to hormones. It's not that you don't have testosterone, it's that your body doesn't hear it the way it used to. Think of it like a radio station playing in a storm. The message is still broadcasting, but the static is too loud. That static is created by modern life. Poor sleep, processed food, lack of sunlight, emotional disconnection. And unless you quiet that noise, your body can't get the message. But here's the good news, you can turn the volume back down. And one of the most powerful tools is already in your kitchen. In the next part, I'll show you the science behind a simple natural oil, 1 spoonful a day, that's been shown to support testosterone, reduce inflammation, and even improve brain clarity. It's backed by real studies. It's affordable. And most importantly, it works with your body, not against it. Stay with me, because once you understand this, the path back to vitality becomes much clearer. Let's talk about the oil. It's not new, it's not exotic, and it's not locked away in some expensive supplement bottle with a flashy label. It's extra virgin olive oil. Yes, the same golden oil that's probably sitting in your pantry right now, quietly waiting to be used. But what most people don't realize is that this oil does far more than flavor your salad. When used correctly, olive oil can support healthy hormone production, reduce chronic inflammation, and restore metabolic balance. And there's science to prove it. In 2013, a study published in Natural Product Communications examined the impact of extra virgin olive oil on testosterone levels in men. The results were surprising and promising. Researchers found that men who consumed olive oil daily had a significant increase in luteinizing hormone, the very hormone that tells your body it's time to make more testosterone. That's the key. More luteinizing hormone means more testosterone made by your body for your body. No needles, no drugs, just nature doing what it was designed to do. Another study, this one published in the Journal of Lipid Research, uncovered something just as powerful. It showed that the monounsaturated fats in olive oil, especially oleic acid, actually protect the Leydig cells in your testes. These are the exact cells responsible for producing testosterone. When these cells are damaged by oxidative stress or chronic inflammation, testosterone production slows down. But when they're nourished as olive oil does, they rebound. They come back online, and the system begins to repair itself from within. And if you need even more reassurance, let's go big, pre-dimed. One of the most comprehensive dietary studies ever conducted, following over 7,000 people in Spain. Those who followed a Mediterranean-style diet, which includes high amounts of olive oil, showed lower levels of inflammation, improved blood sugar control, and yes, better hormonal profiles. This isn't health hype. This is large-scale, peer-reviewed research showing how something as simple as a tablespoon of real food can create real change. Now let's translate that science into something you can feel. When testosterone is supported, you begin to wake up with clarity. You start finishing the day with energy still in the tank. Your mind sharpens, your confidence grows, and yes, intimacy returns. Not as some vague idea, but as a real, present biological part of your life again. Because testosterone isn't just a hormone, it's a signal. It tells your entire body, you're strong, you're capable, you're alive. So how do you use olive oil to get those results? It starts with 1 tablespoon a day. You can drizzle it over roasted vegetables, stir it into warm soups after cooking to preserve its nutrients, or just take it straight, a spoonful in the morning, followed by a sip of warm lemon water. But here's the rule: it must be extra virgin, cold pressed, stored in dark glass, no blends, no refined versions. Because what you want from this oil, the polyphenols, the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatory compounds, only exist when the oil is in its purest form. This isn't a miracle cure, it's a habit. And when done daily, it becomes a quiet message to your body. You are safe. You are supported. You can begin to repair. Now let's take it a step further. Habit number 2, sunlight. Just 10 minutes of direct morning sun on your skin and in your eyes without sunglasses can set off a cascade of healing. Why? Because that light triggers serotonin production in the brain, which lifts mood and sets your circadian rhythm. But more importantly, it activates vitamin D. And vitamin D is no ordinary vitamin, it functions like a hormone. It helps regulate testosterone. In fact, a study from the Medical University of Graz in Austria found that men with healthy vitamin D levels had significantly higher testosterone than those who were deficient. No pills, just light, just biology working the way it was meant to. And that brings us to habit number 3, sleep. If you're sleeping fewer than 6 hours per night, your testosterone levels can drop by up to 15% in just 1 week. That's not theory. That's from a controlled study at the University of Chicago. They took healthy young men, cut their sleep to 5 hours a night, and watched their testosterone plummet. Along with it came irritability, fatigue, and mental fog. Sound familiar? Sleep isn't passive, it's anabolic. That means it builds. It's during deep sleep, especially REM cycles, that your body creates and releases testosterone. Without it, even the best diet or supplements won't make a difference. So if you're staying up late scrolling through the news or falling asleep to the hum of the TV, your hormones are paying the price. Here's what to do instead. 2 hours before bed, begin dimming your lights. Put your phone in another room. Make yourself a warm cup of chamomile passion flower or reishi tea, all of which support calm cortisol reduction and better REM sleep. And if you want to take it one step further, write in a journal. Just one line. Today I did enough. That sentence tells your nervous system it's safe to rest now. And when you rest deeply, you repair deeply. These 3 habits, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 10 minutes of sunlight, and a deep nightly ritual are not complex, but they are consistent, and that's where the power is. In the next part, I'll show you how to combine all of this into one simple daily routine morning, midday, and night that's easy to follow and powerful enough to begin restoring your vitality from day one. Let's bring it all together. Because reading studies and hearing advice won't change your life, but doing something consistently will. That's why I want to give you a simple, practical daily rhythm. Not a strict routine, not a list of impossible habits. Just a pattern, a message your body will begin to recognize. We are rebuilding. Start with the morning. This is where your entire hormonal day begins. Within 30 minutes of waking, step into natural light. Whether it's a balcony, your backyard, or simply by the window with the sun on your face, let your brain see the sky. No sunglasses, just light. This one habit resets your circadian rhythm, lowers melatonin, and boosts serotonin. And most importantly, it tells your endocrine system, it's time to produce testosterone. Then before coffee or breakfast, reach for 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Take it straight if you can, or mix it into warm water with a squeeze of lemon. This not only supports hormone production, but aids liver function and reduces systemic inflammation. And now feed your body. A breakfast rich in protein and healthy fat. Think eggs, avocado, or plain Greek yogurt. Avoid sugary cereals or pastries. You're not just eating, you're fueling your hormone factory. And here's a small but powerful addition: stillness. While you eat or sip your tea, pause. No phone, no news, just a minute of quiet. Breathe deeply. Let your nervous system land. That moment of peace lowers cortisol and sets the stage for resilience throughout your day. Now we move to midday. The goal here is motion, not punishment, not sweat-drenched workouts, just movement. A short walk, light stretches, some air in your lungs and blood through your veins. Studies show even 10 minutes of light movement can elevate testosterone and lower cortisol. Bonus points if you move outdoors. Nature has a calming effect on the nervous system, helping to restore balance in ways we're only beginning to understand scientifically. And this part is vital: connection. If you can spend time with someone, even a short phone call, a shared lunch, or a quiet hug, Physical touch, laughter, and emotional connection trigger oxytocin, which directly counterbalances the stress hormones that lower testosterone. You're not just managing your mood, you're biochemically nourishing your body's hormonal recovery. Then we come to night. This is the most important phase and the most overlooked. Because while we sleep, the body rebuilds, but it can only do that if we give it permission. That means stepping away from blue light and noise. Dim your home. Use warm, low lighting. Shut off your screens 2 hours before sleep. Sip something warm like chamomile or reishi tea and begin to slow your pace. If you struggle with falling asleep, try a calming ritual. Write down what you're letting go of today. That tiny act of release helps your brain stop looping unfinished thoughts and allows your body to begin the work of renewal. If you're sleeping less than 6 hours a night, your testosterone simply doesn't have the chance to regenerate. Prioritize sleep the same way you'd prioritize oxygen or food. It's not just recovery, it's creation. It's when your body turns today's efforts into tomorrow's strength. So here's the rhythm. Morning light, olive oil, protein, stillness. Midday movement, nature connection. Night, dim lights, no screens. Warmth, release, and deep sleep. Don't underestimate the power of this simplicity. Your body isn't broken. It's just waiting for signals, and when it gets the right ones, it begins to heal. Day by day, hormone by hormone, cell by cell. Try this rhythm for 7 days. Give your body a consistent message and listen. Something will shift. Maybe it's your morning energy, maybe it's your focus, maybe it's your mood, but it will come. And that small shift, that's the door. On the other side is a version of you that feels clearer, calmer, and more alive. Because this isn't about chasing youth. It's about restoring connection to your biology, to your energy, and to your dignity. You don't need to become someone else. You don't need to chase some younger version of you. What you truly need, what your body is quietly craving, is reconnection. To feel like you again. To wake up with clarity. To move without pain. To engage with life from a place of strength instead of survival. And the truth is that version of you still exists. Not in some distant memory, but here now, just beneath the surface of fatigue, doubt, and stress. All it needs is to be invited back. You've spent your entire life giving your strength, your energy, your love to others. You showed up for your children, your partner, your work, your community. You pushed through illness, ignored warning signs, sacrificed sleep, delayed joy. Because that's what people do when they care deeply. But now it's time for something else. Not selfishness, but restoration. It's time to give something back to yourself. That starts with the small, consistent acts. A spoonful of golden oil in the morning. A step outside into the soft morning light. A breath before breakfast. A kind word to yourself instead of another judgment. These are not minor. They are the foundation of healing. Because healing doesn't happen in giant leaps. It happens in signals, in the messages you send to your cells every day. You are safe now. You are supported. You can rebuild. When you prioritize these rituals, these daily acts of repair, your hormones begin to respond. Your nervous system softens, your sleep deepens, your drive returns. And one morning you'll wake up and notice it. Your body feels like home again. Not perfect, but powerful, awake, engaged. And here's what's important to understand: you're not chasing youth. You're reclaiming vitality. You're choosing to age consciously, with presence, with clarity, with dignity. Because true aging isn't about decline, it's about evolution. about finally coming home to the strength and wisdom that was waiting all along. You are not done. You are not fading. You are rising with every breath, every habit, every moment of self-care that says, I'm still here, and I still matter. So let this be your invitation, to stop watching from the sidelines, to take that spoon of oil, to feel the morning sun, to sleep with purpose, to move your body not to punish it, but to celebrate it, to feed it, trust it again. And if this message resonates with something deep in you, don't let it pass. Act on it, even in a small way today, because one small act becomes a rhythm, and that rhythm becomes a life your life reclaimed. Comment, I'm ready if you feel this. Not for us, but for you, for the version of you that's been waiting to rise. And don't miss what's next. Our next video will guide you even deeper into the signs your body might already be giving you. It's called Stop This Night Habit. It kills your testosterone. You might be shocked by how many apply to your life right now and what you can do about them. Your best years, they're not behind you. They're not a memory. They are one choice away.